All right, y'all. So we got the teaser for the next character releasing a Dokkan. We do expect this to be a yellow coin LR. Now, this character is supposed to be releasing on like what, the 12th, 13th. We should see the details and animations for this character later tonight, but I wanted to just make a video talking about this today. I think very obviously it's Gomah, right? I don't think we have to beat around the bush, be like, oh, who could it be? We all thought Gomah would be a very, very high possibility because obviously the Dokkan Fist is mini Super Saiyan for Goku. And Gomah would fit on the full leader skill, Demonic Power, and Dragon Ball Seeker. So I think it is cool that they added this guy to the Demonic Power team because of the boost he got from Neva. I think that's really nice, but that is also a way for them to go ahead and again get Gomah on this guy's full category team without creating like a Daima category, I guess, right? So there's two different versions of Gomah that we know are in game. These are actually boss cards from the story event. This is the third eye Gomah, but we also do have a giant Gomah with the two different arts. I could see these being his literal SSR and TUR arts, right? Very, very easily could be the case. Maybe third eye Gomah is the SSR, then giant Gomah is the TUR, right? Who knows what we'll exactly see when it comes to that. But we do know that Gomah will likely be the character release. I mean, I wonder if they would release like just Gomah, like the very tiny guy Gomah, right? He's a funny character. I do like Gomah overall. I mean, I guess it would be interesting if they made him a Carnival LR, but I don't really look at what they did with Max. I don't think that they're gonna release Gomah as a mega big premium character. I think they're just gonna release him as a low LR. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't really too excited about Gomah. I mean, I think Gomah is cool, but I mean, he's not like a top tier mega hype villain to a lot of people, right? So, however, I think this guy can still be really good, and he does help a bunch of different teams, right? So there again is third eye Gomah and giant Gomah. I think that they're just gonna go all out and give us the giant Gomah character. It could even be a giant transformation. We'll see what they do, but if it's giant Gomah, he actually does have two extra categories compared to the third eye Gomah, which is the full power category and accelerated battle. So this is where he's of course just pushing himself to his limit. He made himself grow even larger, the mega giant version of Gomah. I don't think I could play the super attack. I guess I could see if I could play the super attack here. We do have the animations that I could potentially bring up here. I'm not sure if it'll let me play them though. Let's see, I'll just have it up on the side. I don't think it's gonna let me play the animations. No, it does not, but that's fine. Probably because it's a boss card, but the animation looks really, really good for a giant Gomah. So comparison to the third eye Gomah, it's kind of like whatever. I think this is why we're gonna get a giant Gomah as well, as the character. And like I said, he's on a lot of good teams. I think Full Power is a team that got a leader this year. If we're talking about what he's gonna lead here, I mean, I could see Demonic Power 200% as a yellow corn LR leader. That could be fine. I don't think he's gonna lead Successors, Accelerated Battle. I mean, Terrifying Conquerors would be really cool. Like if we speculate on this guy's link set, what links could this guy have? He'll of course have Big Bad Bosses, which is really good. He could have Thirst for Conquest as well. I mean, let's look up in fact, let's look up Deborah. Deborah doesn't have what's it called? Big Bad Bosses, but let's see. I mean, we could get, I guess maybe Master of Magic would be a really weird link, but I guess he might have Master of Magic, I guess. It is 15% attack. It's nothing really too crazy. But Deborah does, actually, this guy does not have Thirst for Conquest, huh? I could see Gomah still having Thirst for Conquest though. So imagine Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. That, just those 4 links alone will help him link up with a lot of these Terrifying Conquerors characters. Final Form Cooler will get his EZA one day. He'll get his EZA, and that's going to be really good. Full Power Frieza right here. Maybe if the Gomah's like a mega support god character, that could be really good. Baby is a character that was recently added as a Dokkan Festival exclusive character. He does have Big Bad Bosses. I don't recall if this guy has Thirst for Conquest, though. He does as well have Thirst for Conquest. So again, lots of really good characters. I guess Goma could get Metamorphosis since he's like a giant form transformation character, but his like actual like appearance doesn't really change that much. I guess it does, to the point where he goes from like his miniature version to his giant version. So we could also see Metamorphosis. If he gets Metamorphosis too, dude, I mean, he could have a cracked link set then. Thirst for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Like, that could be insane. And the other two links won't really matter, but like, you know, if they give this guy Shocking Speed, that would be also really helpful. Like, they could go crazy with this guy's link set, which could be really good and could allow him to be a pretty good Terrifying Conquerors leader. That's what I'm hoping for, honestly. Maybe Terrifying Conquerors and Demonic Power. It could also be Terrifying Conquerors in full power. I mean, there's a bunch of different full power villain characters. You can get Omega on the team. You can get Golden Freeze on the team. Like, imagine Terrifying Conquerors, but you add this Omega on the team, because Golden Freeze is already here, but Terrifying Conquerors, you just put Omega on there. And also Tech Broly. It's still a really good option, right? That could be pretty cool. And then maybe you could just sub in one or two like super class characters in here if you really need to. But I think like just adding Omega to Terrifying Conquerors, like that could be a good team, man. Oh, wait, that sounds fire, Chad, does it not? Okay, I'm a villain team lover, so you guys already know. I did ask people, of course, what do you want to see from an LR Gomah kit? I mean, honestly, just make this guy overpowered. Like, I don't know, just like give him everything. Like, this is a character you just give everything. Like, there's not one particular thing I'm like looking for. Just multi-turn support, stacking, guard plus 70-80% damage reduction the first few turns. Like, give him the works. Just give him everything. Defense when receiving an attack. Like, this guy could be crazy. I do think that because Gomah does get stronger over the turn of the battle, just like a lot of characters in the series do, but Gomah is explicitly stated to be doing that, if I'm not mistaken. So, and we see he does evolving it stronger through the fight as well. I think it would make a lot of sense if Gomah was a stacking character. What if he was villain Vegeta Trunks and he gave all other allies an attack and defense boost? Imagine that. That could be crazy. That could be really good. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the quotes here. Make Omega shine on his little bitch. I mean, maybe if he does lead full power plus Terrifying Conquerors, like he could be like, yeah, Omega, sit down, buddy. I'm your slot 1 king. Sit in slot 2. Chud. You like that, right? Dodos has to be good as the best CGC LRs if they want people to summon for him. I assume they'll make him good. If we take a look at the Yellow Coin LRs this year, though, I mean, Gohan and Goten are pretty good. They're just not like super mega outstanding. Another Yellow Coin LR that came out was the Pycon, which Pycon didn't really end up being the best. I mean, Tien's good. Pycon was not bad. He just doesn't really have a setup. That's pretty much it for Pycon. That's the only unfortunate thing. But to be honest, yeah, I mean, Gohan and Goten and Tien are both really good characters. So, I mean, yeah, I do think that he could be really good, huh? Extreme Class Beast Gohan. I guess they could make him Extreme Class Beast Gohan. Like, does Extreme Class really have like this like top tier tank character like that? Like, I'm trying to remember. Maybe closest is what's it called? Let's see, typing Class Extreme, Vulcan Max. Let's see here. I mean, Golden Frieza is probably the closest option because this guy is not really like that, unfortunately. Would have been nice, but he does need to build up a little. Rose is a really good Slot 1 character. I mean, there are a couple, but Gomah could be another one. It doesn't hurt to get another. You did a concept from recently, Rhodey. Okay, well, let's see what Rhodey has the concept for Gomah. So, Demonic Power, Terrifying Conquerors. I think that also makes sense, right? Demonic Power, just like getting all the Demon Realm characters under a team, which Super Saiyan 4 Goku already does. So in my opinion, I think I would prefer full power plus Terrifying Conquerors just because of Omega, but Demonic Power also works as well. Like, you could add Glorio to villain teams. That also is fine. So 18 key 100% attack for the turn, great chance of further massively raising attack, mega colossal damage. Then his 12 key would 50% attack raise with a high chance stun. So they give him an intro if there's another demonic power category ally or 5 extreme class allies. Demonic power, 40% attack and defense, guards, and then creates a domain of battleground in the demon realm for 5 turns, which is, of course, I mean, Gomah getting a domain, that makes sense to me. So basic effects, key 3, 300%, 30% reduction, great chance to crit, 130% attack when attacking, recovers 30% HP at the end of the attacking turn, and then launches an additional super attack after he receives an attack, 130% defense multiplicative. So with the domain active, he has a scouter. So scouter, giant form, he has, for the first few hits, he has 60% damage reduction plus guard. For every attack received, he gets 30% attack and defense. I assume this is within the turn, or is it permanently? I can't tell. He also has a bunch of stats here. And supporting. Plus a giant form. I mean, if they make this guy like Villain Orange Piccolo, that also works as well. Pretty good, honestly. What is the condition for the giant form? After receiving an attack in battle, so like turn 3. Yeah, that'd be really, really good. Fucking cherry, dude. What is this, dude? What a... Dude, Dubai Labubu 6'7" cherry. Crazy. Million percent stats. Wow, that's a lot. Domain. Yeah, domain makes sense. Gobi sucks, so I have 0 reason to summon from. Vector is always a chud, hating on everything just to skip it. Honestly, very valid though, because if he's a really good villain, I'll want to summon too. But it's like, okay, 1 month, 2 month, oh, anniversary! At the end of the month. Anniversary's 2.5 months away, man. If Gomah's really good, it's gonna be tough for villain lovers. Slot 1 support god for villains. Orange Piccolo 2.0. Poorly translated mechanics, dude. I swear. Dokkan is just consistent with these mistranslations, unfortunately. Want to see him in your box from Dokkan Day tickets? You know, this is fair. Keep in mind, he'll release before Dokkan Day tickets are out, because Dokkan Day will be the 15th, but this guy's coming out on like the 12th or 13th. That's unfortunate timing. But not like, I don't think people, like, it's only gonna affect like me or Ningen or Truth, but not really Truth. Like people like who don't chase rainbow characters or don't even chase every character, but like want the character. It's like, okay, and they're also a content creator that has to make the content instantly. Like, dude, if I don't cover Gomah like the day he comes out, let's just say that's an easy 10 out of 10 video. Slot 1 would be nice. You honestly hope he's terrible, bro. You just think he's the worst villain of all. Dragon Ball, have no interest in using him. I just don't get it, because like, even if he's good, you could still skip him. Then you might get him unfeatured during anniversary. You might get him unfeatured some other time. And it's like, oh, he's still really good because they made him good. There's no point in hoping that he's bad, because if you get him later, like let's say you get him unfeatured in like 3 months, you're gonna be like, oh man, if only this guy didn't suck. No! So like, I don't know. I think hoping that the character will be bad is just really annoying. It's a mechanic that plays off the adaptation ability of the evil eye. Stacking, yeah, exactly. I talked about that earlier. But something cool they could do is give him multiple revives. I can see a target skill, but I don't know about multiple revives. Like, I can see like the domain giving him a target skill, because he's like, yeah, fight me, buddy. You're trapped in here. It's me. That just makes a lot of sense, I think, for Gomah, just like his vibe of the character. But again, villain VT could be really awesome. Wanted to be a slot 1 killer and stack defense. One thing that would make Gomah age well would be to make him like Fapu with the revive and Ghost Usher act after it. And the other thing you want is his leader to be terrifying conquerors and accelerated battle. I mean, accelerated battle would also be a good option. It does just fit just a lot of characters. Like a lot of characters just get on accelerated battle, right? I mean, it does fit Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. Like there are a decent amount of characters on here that could fit. I mean, it gets Rose, like it would get like Rose on Terrifying Conquerors, for example. So that could be cool. Besides, like everything about like other villains is getting on that team. I guess like Cell, but Cell doesn't really have like a crazy good card, so Kid Buu, but we don't really have a crazy Kid Buu, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens when it comes to that. He could be the worst unit in the game. You don't really care. Yeah, again, villain Vegeta Trunks. Best tank in the game. He tanks a lot in the anime, and every time he takes a hit, he becomes stronger. Villain VT. You do not want to see him in your box from the Dokkan Day tickets. Wanted to be a good slot 1 until Diamond Super Saiyan 4 could use as active and go slot 1 after. That is also fair. I mean, like, you could probably throw Gomah on that team, but I don't think they're going to design Gomah to work with this guy necessarily. Will they even share links, man? Like shocking speed, fierce battle at best. Yeah, so I don't know. Crazy support or a revive. I mean, Gomah getting a revive, it just doesn't, like, he doesn't really have a moment that's like a revive moment, right? So, I don't know. Majority of Diamond characters have crazy support, so you might have it in base kit or a domain, which would be cool because the Diamond team doesn't have one. It could conflict with Omega, but oh well. And Tournament Revive because Meta Cooler number 2. I mean, ideally, it could be like a Lord Slug situation where even if it's an intro, he still gets his intro buffs. But it could also be just an active skill, right? Like just like Omegas, and you could choose. Villain VT, Tech Inter AGL. Oh yeah, because of the mission, huh? That's fair. That would make sense, honestly. Which is why, like, him leading like terrifying conquerors and full power. I don't know. To me, that just makes sense. Imagine like Tech Broly with the Vegeta Trunks kind of stacking, or a little Omega, maybe Tech Sin Shenron. Like characters that just, again, don't traditionally stack. Like whenever STR Final Form Cooler gets an EZA. I guess Ajo going to Frieza could be decent with it. Lots of options. Lots of options. Slot 1 Demon. Heal 10 billion HP. Okay. Well, we'll finally end it here. Don't play Dokkan. Oh, you're probably playing... I guess, I don't know. You don't even follow me. Okay, well... I don't know. Omega Shenron, Demon Demonic Power supports. Omega Shenron for Demonic Power. A lot of Demonic Power asking. What was that wording? A lot of people asking for Demonic Power, and then some X do. Okay, well, I think they could do a lot of things with him. I'm excited for his kit and what he could add to the game as just a big bad boss's villain character. But let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.